Friends, last session we had discussed about labors, what is meant by labors, and we had discussed that in one of the important types of labor, that is labor with pay and labor without pay. So what was the difference between labor with pay and labor without pay? That one also we had discussed, and what is meant by labor and how we divided in our society based on the work. Means we can say we are divided society as a based on division of labors. On this based we are divided as a society. So these are the matters we are discussed in last session. So in this class we are discussing next another new part, that is another types of labor. That is here they given labors. They are coming from the organized labors, and another one here they given labors from unorganized sector. One is organized sectors, another one is unorganized sectors labors. So what was the difference between two sectors, two labors groups? So this only we are discussing, and that one definition, particular labors organized and unorganized. So this one both also we are discussing the definition. So before that we want to know, here they given labors. We can see labors, they adapted the work as in there are three important sector. Otherwise we can see our labor sector or laborers we can divide as a three sector based on their occupation or based on the work. One is primary sector. Primary sector means agriculture work, and second one is secondary sector, means industrial area, who are they working in industrials or industrial places. For them we are called as a secondary sector. And last one here they given, that is service sector. Here they given territory sector, means service sector, who was working in bank or any transport system or any LIC insurance companies. So for them you are calling as a service sector. So these like we can see there are three types of labors in our society. Some of them work in agriculture sector, some of them secondary means industrial sector, third one they are working in service sector. So in that based we can see generally who are they working in three sectors, we can classify as a two types of group or two types of labors organization. One is organized labor, second one is unorganized labor. So in that we can see organized sectors in who are coming. One is industrial sector, second one is service sector, and remaining first one sector, agriculture sector, there most of them they are coming under in unorganized sector. So in this class now we are discussing about who are they came in organized sector, what was the facility they are getting, and what is mean by organized sector. Now we are understood who are they coming in organized sector. One is who are there in secondary sector, means industrial workers, and second one is service sector. These both also they are coming under organized sector. So here they given definition about organized labors or organized sector. Here they saying the sector enrolled per the law of the government, and they saying and they providing fixed wages and facility within framework of the law. This is called as organized sector. Here they given first one, here they given what is meant by organized sector means first of all that institution or the labor's organization that one want to register in government, enrolled under, here they saying as per law of government. What was the laws or rules and regulations implemented by government, on that based they want to register the company or institution in government, first one. And second one here they given they are getting fixed wages. They already given the means they already fixed the wages, salary, how much they want to pay or how much they want to getting the salary, labors. So this is also already fixed. And third one here they given facility within the framework of government or law of the government. So what was the facility we want to give to the laborers? What was the facility they want to get in industrial area or in that particular where they are working in that place? What was the basic needs they need, or what was the basic facility they want to give up to entrepreneurs or businessmen? So these, like if any institutions or any organization if you are seeing, that only they called as a organized sector. Means enrolled by as per the law of government and fixed wages. And last one here they saying that only, what is that one saying? Facility within framework of laws. Facility within a framework of laws. Means what was the facility they are giving, providing by entrepreneurs or businessmen, they want to give under the guidelines of government. So if these like of institutions we can call as a organized sector. So after they given, here we can see some of the act already told. In that business they are working under the framework of laws. So what was the laws are there about the organized sectors? Here they given first one, Minimum Wages Act. Means peoples who are the workers in that particular institution, already government they given the guidelines to the entrepreneurs. This much only you want to give the money and timings. And they say equal wages. Equal work for equal wages. Should not compare men and women. So that only they saying Minimum Wages Act. And they already guidelines the wages. How much they want to give the money. Minimum amount. This much you want to give. Compulsory you want to give to the laborers. Otherwise government they taking some other serious action to that institution or that organization. So this is one of the act. And second one is here they given Factory Act. Means factory they want to register the company with government. That only they are saying enrolled by the government. And the structure of a factory, already government they given the guidelines. On that base they want to build the factories. So this only saying by Factory Act. And the next one they are saying Special Allowance Act. And if they build the factory, already government they given the guidelines. What was the facility they want to provide to laborers or workers in that particular institution. For example, sanitation or any other facility for them. First aid box. So these like. And last one here they given Provident Fund Act. And who are the workers? They under in organized sector. For them, entrepreneurs they want to provide Provident Fund, means PF. After the retirement age, they want to get some of the life security amount. That only we are called as a Provident Fund. So these are the framework under organized sectors. They want to should do the work. And these are the features we can see in organized sectors. Means who are they working in organized sector? They are getting minimum wages, means fixed salary, and they are getting some other facility, means factories or any industry are there. They want to follow the rules and regulations of the government. And here they given some special allowance. They want to build the restrooms or first aid rooms, some other facilities, sanitation facilities. And last one they say in that who are they working in organized sectors, they are getting Provident Fund, means PF. So these like we can see facilities they are getting by organized sectors. So after they are given, who are they coming under organized sectors? Who are the laborers? They are coming in organized sectors. So here they given first one school, second one hospitals, industries, government related service, commercial banks, life insurance companies, military and some other industries. These are the best examples for organized sector. Means what we discussed beginning, there are three sectors we can see based on the labors. One is agriculture, means primary, second one secondary sector, means industrial sector, last one is service sector. In that, who are they came under in organized sector? Only two. One is industrial, second one is service. Means here they given only schools, hospitals or bank. Here they given some that like only government related service, commercial banks, and they given life insurance company and military. So these are the important workers, they are coming under the organized sector. So next one here they given if any industrial or any sector if you want established based on the organized sector, first of all we want to get the permission of government. Without the permission of government we cannot establish organized sector. So this is first point. And next one here they given And next one here they given, they want to pay the tax to government. Who are they enrolled by the government, means they register the industries by the government, they want to pay the tax. This is also mandatory, means compulsory they want to pay. And next one here they given, responsibility institutions pay special facility and provide employment security for the workers. Special facilities they want to provide to the workers. Who are the organized sectors, entrepreneurs, they want to provide special allowance to the laborers. This is compulsory. Before that, government they already given the guidelines that in that based they want to give the facility to laborers. Already told, sanitations or any restrooms. Some other facilities they want to provide to workers or laborers. And next one here they given provident fund. Who are they under came by the organized sectors, for them entrepreneurs or businessmen they want to provide provident fund and they are getting. And next one here they given, here they give employment security also. And there is no any rules and regulations for the laborers. Here they give, here they saying employment security. Who are they working in organized sector, for them institutions, who are the head of the institution or factories, they are giving employment security. Only one day want to come work, second day no need, that like not there here. Whole year they are getting the work, means they are getting employment security. And next one here they saying, who are the organized workers, for them what was the facility. Next one here they given, here we can see salary is mandatory. For them minimum wages want to pay by the entrepreneurs or businessmen. If sometimes the laborers or workers they want to do any other work after the overtime. If the time is finished, morning 10 to 6 o'clock is the duty time, the time of duty. So after that the duty is over, after that some of the work are there in that particular factory. If they want to do extra 1 or 2 hours, they are getting extra salary. So this is also one of the important features in organized sector. So after that here they given, and here already government they given the guidelines, legal guidelines. So on this based they want to do the work in organized sectors. Government day by day they changing the guidelines for the industrial sector or who are they working in organized sectors, so that these are the rules and regulations industrialist or organized sectors who are the workers are they want to follow. Not only workers, entrepreneurs also. And last one here they given, and here a relationship between employees and employer is guided by legal provisions. And if you are taking the relationship between employees and employee, both also the relationship is based on legally, means based on the under the rules and regulations or guidelines of the government. So on that based only we can see the relationship of employees and employer. Means appointing the order, or if they want to dismiss that particular post, both also process is going on based on the rules and regulations of government. So these are the important features of organized sector. Okay, now we want to know next one are sectors based on the work of the laborers, that is unorganized sector. So in that unorganized sectors we want to discuss what was the features of in that particular unorganized sectors laborers and what was the problems they are facing and who are the best examples for unorganized sectors. So before that we want to know what was the matters we are discussed in organized sectors. For example, wages or special allowance or fixed time for the duty or that enrolled by the government and Factory Act. We have discussed so many things in organized sectors. So what was the things we have discussed in organized sector that against features or opposite features we can see in unorganized sectors. What we discussed, what was the facilities they are getting in organized sectors. These are the facilities we cannot get in unorganized sectors. So here they given first one point, in that based, here they given unorganized sectors, here they given there is no legal provisions do not completely govern. For them, there is no government guidelines. If is there government guidelines, there is no mandatory should follow these only rules and regulations, that like not there. So these like we can see, and next one here they saying, and completely not completely govern. Government also should not watch. Entrepreneurs or who are the businessmen in unorganized sectors, they exploiting the laborers or not, they are not watching. Because there is not registered in under the law of government. So that's why government also should not govern, should not maintain, or should not see what was the situations is going on in unorganized sector. And they are not getting information also. Because most of them, their illiteracy means they not get the education. So they are only going in unorganized sector. So these like we can see, these are the problems facing in unorganized sectors labors. And here they given some of the problems, not only this one, we can see so many features in unorganized sectors. So next one here they given, in that sector, relationship between employer and employees is not guided by the legal provisions. And what was the government they given the guidelines, on that based of relationship we cannot see in employees and employer in unorganized sectors. So one of the best example, in organized sectors already they given the employment security, so on this basis daily they are going to work. But here that like not there, because there is no legal guidelines. So when they need the labors, that time only employers they calling the employees. Means who are the entrepreneurs or businessmen, when they need the labors, on that time only they providing the work. Next day if there is no work, he did not call. So these like we can see relationship in unorganized sectors. And next one here they given, there is no need of registration. Here also another one point we already discussed, their organized sectors, the who are their workers, who are their industrialists or who are their capitalists or businessmen, they are registering their company within government. But here that like procedure not there. There is no registration. And next one here they given, so this like, and next one they saying there is no tax provisions here. Here people they not paying the tax. So this like, but here we can see some of the minimum transactions, minimum transport, we can see minimum income, we can see in that unorganized sectors. So now we want to know who are they coming in unorganized sectors. So first one here they given vehicle repairs, and second one selling of goods like vegetables, fish on it, and puncture repairs, and some other workers. They are coming in unorganized sector. Means who are they coming in organized sectors, they all are leave it. Others, which are the institutions or which are the employees or which are the industrialists, did not register or did not enroll by the government, these are the workers we can say as an unorganized sector. And next one here they given, there is no fixed time or duration for the work. So this was one of the important point. Who are they working in unorganized sectors? We cannot say you want to do only this much of work. No, there is no time. Fixed time also we cannot see, fixed date also. So when they need, that time they want to do the work. And how much time they want to do the work, there is no fixed time. So these like of features we can see in unorganized sectors. So after that here they given, and they want to do work day and night. Sometimes they want to do work day and night because of this institutions did not enroll by the government. So there is no government guidelines. Laborers or entrepreneurs or businessmen who are there, what they say on that basis only, laborers they want to do the work. They should not see this one is day or night. We should not do the work, that like not there. Day or night they want to, or they are doing work. So these like of features we can see in unorganized sectors. And here they saying next one, here the minimum wages in this sector usually stays below the mandatory. And what we discussed, minimum wages act in organized sectors, that like of act we can see in here also in unorganized sector and also. But when we are discussing about the salary, so much of people, they are not getting equal wages in unorganized sector. So this is also one of the important feature in unorganized sector. And here the next one they saying, the laborers won't receive any medical facility or overtime benefit. Here there we are discussed, if they are doing overtime work, they are getting extra salary. Here that like not there. And they are getting medical facilities, but here they are not getting medical facilities in unorganized sector. After that, here they given not get any paid leaves. If that person who are they working in unorganized sector, if they anything happened for them, they want to get the leave, so on that day they are not getting the salary. And next one here they seeing, so who are they coming, these type of workers here they given brick clean workers, landless laborers, small and marginal farmers, fishermen, BD workers, mine workers, and many other small sectors workers. They all are coming under unorganized sectors. So in India, there are 90% of workers, they are in unorganized sectors laborers. In India, still now 90% of people, they are under in unorganized sectors. That means only 10% of people now also there are in organized sectors. So that's why we can see in our social or we can see our economic condition of India, that is not developed because of 90% of workers still they are working in unorganized sectors. So these are the important points about organized and unorganized sectors. Next class we can discuss next topics. Okay, thank you.